What is up, guys? This is Marina here at UnBroken, with UnBroken here at IQ Podcast Studios. Today, I have the CEO of IQ Podcasts here with me today. Hello, Brett Davis.
Howdy.
How's it going?
About 8 feet.
8 feet.
Long.
You hear that, ladies?
8
feet.
8 inches long.
Got it. Anyways, guys, it's been a little bit since I've chatted with you. It's a couple weeks, I think, right? Since I've been on.
At least a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
And a lot of things have happened.
A lot of things have happened.
In the world.
First and foremost, though, I want to give a shout out to my new hair salon.
Your hair looks amazing.
Akalia. I never pronounce it right.
Where's her shop?
Here in Coronado, right across the street from IQ Podcasts on Orange Avenue.
So she's open.
Yes. Hair by Ceci. Ceci is one of the amazing hairstylists there. And then obviously we have the Jess of Coronado, Jess. Their salon is absolutely beautiful. The most amazing salon I think I've stepped in. Definitely makes you feel like a pretty girl.
So have you been arrested for looking so good? I mean, you got to be a moving violation when you walk. Wow,
look at this
you're coming
guy.
out of the salon, you're looking good. People
trying.
Coronado is very shocked. I mean, they're a very, very kind of like backwards type quiet place. And so when they see somebody like you walking
to my car, is there like slow music playing when I walk?
Probably slow music, you know?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for the beautiful hair. I appreciate you guys very, very much.
I used to have
Obviously,
hair.
I don't have my braids. I don't have my braids anymore.
I used to have hair. I used to have hair, but I used a straight razor.
Yeah. This guy's never, I think, like early 80s, ladies. Early 80s, Brett.
I haven't touched my head at all, but the other hair, I mean.
Well, yeah, you got that? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, big shocker since I took my braids out. So, anyways, ladies, I want to thank you so much, very, very much for helping me get my hair back together again and feeling pretty.
So are you getting nice compliments? Because you look beautiful. I mean, you always look good, but you look younger.
Younger.
Could be something else. Another reason why you look younger.
Well, so
it's amazing what a good orgasm can do.
That hasn't happened yet, Brett. In the current status. Sorry, buddy. So anyways, so I'm gonna go based on some questions that have come up in my messages, DMs, emails, and that type of stuff, and then we are going to get into the current purple tier status that we are in right now with the gym. What's going on with my gym, the closures. Obviously, I have some stuff to talk about on a personal level with the mayor of my town, Imperial Beach.
So I read an article. So what happened with that whole thing?
That's coming up. Let me get to my first part.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. Brett, when he likes to run the show, when he's not in charge, I'm in charge.
I don't mean to be on top all the time. I'm backwards too. But.
All right. So the questions with regards to my current relationship status, you guys, ladies, going back to the last couple of podcasts on being a business owner and a single mom and all that other fun stuff and how hard it is to date. It's funny how things can happen just out of the blue before you even, right, Brett? Before you even realize it, you just start talking to somebody and things just kind of flow. And right now, I am interested in somebody. Flow. Yes. And I am interested in somebody. I don't know where it's going yet, as we just met. And but I'm excited about it. I'm super optimistic about it. We'll just kind of see what happens. There doesn't seem to be a fear of my business, my daughter, my dog, where I live. Haas, the beautiful Haas. The beautiful Haas. I love him. Things of that nature. So yes. So relationship status wise, here you go, guys. The funny thing is that I feel the same way as this guy does. I'm not going to name any names right now, but he had told me the other day, he said he's ready to settle down, but he's not going to settle for just anybody. So
I like that.
So I completely agree with that. So on my relationship status and what's happening with that, maybe next week or the week after, I'll have some different info for you. But as of what's happening right now, things are good. Things are happy. We are happy. We just met, but you know what I mean? It's just that type of thing. Things are good. It's an okay. And he's sitting right next to me here at the studio. He's smiling. He gave me a thumbs up. So I don't know. Maybe this is a good thing. I don't know. We're going to have to see where it goes and what I don't know if he's smiling because he's embarrassed or if he's gonna run or I don't know. But anyways, so that's what's happening with that, you guys. So we'll get back to that.
Things are flowing.
Things are flowing good. We've been talking for a couple weeks now, right?
Yeah.
A couple weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks. And then he doesn't live here in San Diego, but he works here in San Diego. So he said he was going to come down here and we're going to go out tonight. And that's that right now. So I'll have a story for you guys the next time.
Well, he seems like a great guy.
He's cool. He's super rad. Super rad.
No, he's working in San Diego, but he doesn't live here. Are you sure he's not a stripper?
He looks like a stripper, but I don't think he is. Maybe he is part-time. I'm not sure. Yeah. He's got a pole, but that was wrong. That came out so wrong. I didn't mean that. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah, he's adorable. So we'll get on to that the next time though. So the next time we talk about my relationship stuff, I guess we'll hit that up.
We look forward to seeing the photos.
Yeah, no photos, no photos just yet. We're gonna have to. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know, not like photos, but photo. Like, what do you mean photos? Like cute Instagram photos or like photos? Like photos? No.
Always remember your show and your content.
Yes, you guys will not be seeing him because I like him and I'll keep him to myself, so none of you ladies can see him at all. Sorry, I'm that girl. Anyways, so moving on to business, Brett. Business, purple tier.
Yeah.
Coming out of the purple or the full-on closure, which as you guys all know, I never closed down. I just decided I wasn't going to do it. Even though we're in the purple tier, technically I should be outside with the gym, and I'm not going to be.
Well, you were, and
no, that was in the second closure.
But you know, the thing is, it's very inconvenient to do what you did, because I'll tell you, I worked outside and I saw your equipment being affected by sprinklers and the weather because you're by the beach, and a lot of your equipment got rusted.
It did.
And nobody's talking about that.
Well, I've had to replace quite a bit of my equipment, 4 treadmills, some of the older Body Masters stuff, and the hammer strength stuff. Thank God. Like, I think it's just because it's really old school stuff. Like, it didn't get ruined. Stop with your yawning, Brett. I'm not that boring.
Well, yawning. I had a hair in my mouth.
You guys saw that. He had a hair in his mouth.
I had a haircut in my tooth.
That stuff, thank God, completely stood there. I mean, I cannot go beyond Body Masters and hammer strength like that. That is my jam. I will always love their equipment. But more like the plates started melt. The one with the powder coating started melting. So replacing that stuff right now with Rogue. Unfortunately, because there's such a huge demand for all of the plates and all that kind of stuff, I just get notified when the order that I want is ready, and then I just say okay when it's ready. So the reason why I did not go outside the third time, I'm sorry, is because I just didn't want to keep replacing equipment. Like, it was just it's ridiculous how much equipment that I've had to replace, and the demand. Obviously, prices are going up. I think obviously we all know the usual $1 a pound, but now it's like $3 or $4, $5 a pound.
Yeah, because they know they can do that.
Right. But I have to stand by Rogue right now. They've been completely genuine. They've been completely on my side. They've been Rogue right now is just completely sorry guys.
It's for you.
We have a little static. Sorry. Phone off. Thank you. Rogue has been completely amazing, and
they're out of Columbus, Ohio.
They are. Yeah. They've and I can't thank them enough for.
Well, they're solid. They're a grassroots, very good company. They've been around. They make a great product. They have a great name in the industry. They're excellent at what they do.
Yeah, absolutely. Which brings me to my next point on the whole shutdown thing. As you all know, there's a huge class action lawsuit that myself and I think 23 other gyms are in right now. We have Metroflex in Oceanside, a bunch of gyms here in San Diego. And with that lawsuit, I won't get into it because I can't, but we have the state, Newsom, the county, and the city. So I
thought Newsom was already recalled. Are we still talking about this?
We still have like 150,000.
No, actually, it's way closer than that now. I thought it was already done. I heard it's already inevitable.
No shit.
It's gonna happen.
So shoot, sorry.
No, I heard
that's that live stuff.
I heard he's going to be recalled.
Good, as you should, So unfortunately, okay, here's the thing, guys. NIB, my town is completely amazing. I absolutely love every person in it. However, I was called out in the last newspaper article by our mayor, Serge Sedina, which he's always been an amazing member of my gym. We've always had a really, really good relationship. Unfortunately, when COVID hit, I do not feel like he had my back 110%. Here's the thing. The mayor of Coronado is a complete advocate for every single business that's here right now.
Yes.
He has been fighting diligently, nonstop letters, and the mayor here in Coronado is I think like the epitome of what a mayor should be for a town. I just think he's absolutely amazing, and
he's taking a lot of heat for that.
Oh, and he's I don't know. He
has guts.
Yes, and he pulled up his big boy pants and definitely let everybody know. But the support of him, I wish that I had that NIB with my mayor. Now, some of the city council members have definitely been on my side. We have Mark West and Andy Hall. Mark West, I know, is no longer with the city anymore. But Mark West and Andy Hall have had my back the entire time. My mayor, Mr. Dedina, has not. Like, he put in this last article that he has tirelessly helped me try and stay open, which is not the truth.
Has he called you personally?
No, I heard from him once during the first shutdown because he sent a news camera to me and he said, "Hey, I think that this will benefit." And I said, "Thank you." We were still in good terms. And then right after that, he canceled his membership during COVID at my gym.
It was like March, April.
I think it was like the later part of March, and which he said it wasn't because of COVID, whatever. But the point is that was the last time that I heard from him. Everything else was through Mr. Hall and Mr. West. Like, I haven't heard. Serge he had this article a couple months ago, and he made an awful statement about IB, stating that everybody pretty much. I don't remember the entire article, but it was basically everybody in Imperial Beach is a white supremacist. That's what he said.
So people that voted for him are white supremacists?
Well, I'm just letting you know what he said. When he said that, he completely disappeared off the face. Like he completely, I know he was here in Coronado a lot. I know he was doing his stuff or whatever, but he completely took a step back and didn't even show his face anymore. Like, I have not seen or spoken to him since March. And then once that comment was made, I know a lot of people were upset about it because clearly IB is not full of white supremacists. Not even close.
No, I think it's a type of community where everybody helps each other out.
Yes. I have had so much support from my members from the entire city itself. Like, I never imagined the support that I have right now that I would have had. I had no idea that it was even going to be that supportive. I was scared. I was completely scared the last couple shutdowns because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Of course you did it.
But he did not. He did not have my back. So for him to say he tirelessly helped me to stay open is completely false. He had nothing to do with me staying open. Nothing at all. Besides him being the mayor. Okay, maybe he has signatures on stuff or whatever, but you know, the whole point is like, we live in a military town, obviously Coronado, and I don't even know if the military felt protected or backed up or cared for. I mean, I'm speaking on broad terms right here because I don't know personally, but it's just it's hard. It's disheartening. It's kind of scary to know that your mayor just doesn't support, or says he does, but doesn't support you. And I know he doesn't, because if he did, he would have been out there every single time. He would have come by and saw me. He would have come by and saw all the small businesses that are in that area. So for him to make that comment about me and my gym in the last newspaper article is completely unwarranted. So
did you ever feel like you were called a white supremacist in any way?
No, I'm not.
Well, no, but by him? Did you?
No, when I was that whole article that comment that he made,
sure.
I didn't take it personal, but it's still very hard because IB is such a small town.
I'll be honest.
I love everybody in IB, and
I'll tell you what, racism is one of those things nowadays. People point the finger and say somebody's racist. It's a very easy thing to do when you run out of answers and things to come back with a good rebuttal. it's very easy to say, well, you're racist. Well, why am I racist? Because I don't agree with you. So the racist thing is getting a little old, as we were talking about this earlier. And I think the thing is, yes, racism is not just a black and white thing. It's even if you talk a different language or if you support a different party, it's gone to a point where it's really lost its real meaning.
Absolutely.
People have overused and overabused the word. And we need to find a way that's more cohesive for people to say, okay, well, I don't agree with you, but that's your opinion. But we do have things in common, I'm sure.
Right.
But you don't call somebody a racist because you don't agree with them.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that. Absolutely.
You know? And that's what's going on.
But then that's scary. That's so that's it. It completely just, I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I don't have words right now.
Well, I mean, I go to your facility and I'll tell you, it's, I know the people that work out there. We have a strong military influence.
Huge.
Everybody there is focused, honest. I mean, people go in there, they put their keys on a keyboard. People go about their business. Nobody's lingering, talking. It's a very serious environment.
It's a serious training gym, though.
People are very lighthearted, and I've never ever experienced anything other than positive things. And
thank you.
You know, I think more than anything, we need more facilities like this because people are depressed being inside.
Yeah.
And we're not meant to be in caves. We are meant to be roaming and breathing and being around each other. And yes, we are going to get viruses, and yes, we are going to get things. But isn't it interesting? The state of Florida has the oldest population of senior citizens. I don't know if you saw my post.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
And they have the lowest rate of COVID.
Yeah.
So why is that? Why is it such a, and they're going to stores without masks, and they're doing all these things that California is totally against, but yet they have lower cases than California does, and everybody in California is wearing masks.
Yeah.
How can that be possible?
I know. Brett, believe me, I completely understand.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's but you know, it's super, super scary though how things are, you know, I don't know.
Just people need fresh air, they need to exercise, they need sunlight. I mean, my gosh, IB is beautiful. It's got sun, it's got the beach. Yeah, we've got some sewage problems occasionally.
Well, in going back to Mr. Dedina, like he's doing a lot in the sewage stuff. He's doing a lot with the, I get that. Like his focus though is based on the beach and the sewage spills and what's coming from Mexico. And he's done a phenomenal job. Granted, it's not fixed, but his advocacy for that is amazing. I just wish that he would take a lot of that energy into putting it into the small businesses in IB and actually helping us in IB. If that makes sense. Like he's not helping us. He's not, well, maybe he's not, his support's not there for me. For me, it's not.
Maybe he doesn't know what to do, and maybe he has no help from the state. Maybe he feels like a lot of these politicians, they don't know what to do. I mean, maybe it starts with his leadership in the Democratic Party, which is Newsom and the Democratic Party.
Well, outside of that, though, to call me out and say that he has worked tirelessly to help me stay open, that's a lie. It's a complete lie.
Yeah, I'd like to know what he meant out of curiosity out of that, just to get
I guess I could ask. I mean, I can
well,
find
you're asking right now. I'm sure he's going to see the video.
Search, please inform me. I'm asking you right now. Inform me right now what it is you meant by you tirelessly helping me to stay open.
Now, are you thinking about? We have a magazine coming out in a couple months, I guess. Right. Are you thinking possibly doing an article on this? Because I think it'd be a great article.
We can absolutely. Yeah. I think it's good.
Because I think it needs to be talked about.
Well, it does.
Because you can't just treat people like they're not the people that vote for you. They need you need to realize you work for the people.
Yeah.
You don't work for yourself.
I've always been one of his biggest supporters. I may not be I may not be Democratic. I am Republican, but I have always supported him. I have always supported him in what he's trying to do for IB, make IB a better place. Like it's an amazing little city.
It's a great city.
It's so tiny.
Love IB.
And everybody knows everybody. And I think regardless of what side you're on, he's doing good things for that beach. He's doing good things for that community. However, to call one business out in the entire community, whether or not I'm suing you or not, and I'm not suing him personally, I'm suing the city. Okay, he was just named in the lawsuit.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, like, have a understand. There's just he made no sense in what he was trying to say in this newspaper article. And then at the end of it, he said, so much for my 20-year membership. What? You canceled your membership right when COVID happened. So I'm not even sure what that meant. So, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure there's going to be probably some answers now.
Well, I hope so, because that's all I want is answers. That's all I want. So anyways.
What's the response on the lawsuit?
I can't talk about that.
Okay.
So lawsuit stuff, nope. That's just going to happen when it happens. I know with my citations and criminally, I have a court date on March 3rd.
Can people attend that, or do they have to be COVID tested?
Well, everything is virtual right now, but I'm pretty sure because it's a misdemeanor, it's going to be continued anyways. But I will keep you guys up to date on that.
Cool.
But I can't talk about like the actual parts of it. So cool.
Better a Mr. Meaner than a Mr. Wiener.
My God, this guy. All right, guys. So with that said, we're going to end the show now. I will see you guys in about a week.
That's it?
That's it. We're
I thought we had more to talk about.
We do, but we'll save it for next time. I like to keep these live ones short and sweet. So anyways, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. We obviously have Attorney King, Saquon Casino Resort, Indian Motorcycles. Yeah.
IB Fitness.
Oh, yes. In my gym, IB Fitness, along with the gym and Serrano's in Coronado.
Good margaritas.
Amazing bean and cheese burritos.
Yes.
Too.
And the burritos, the bomb.
Anything else? Did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it all. And I think what we need to find out is for all the small businesses out there, what's going to happen for them.
Yeah, I want to know.
We need them to be taken care of because they pay taxpayers dollars.
Yep. And the craziest thing, sorry, I know I just said I was signing out, but I'm not. The craziest thing was in this last shutdown, like the first shutdown I got, like everything was shut down. You didn't have to pay your mortgage, rent, so whatever it is. This last shutdown, there was none of that. So even though thank God I didn't shut my business down because I still had to pay rent. I still had to pay my SCG&E. I still had to pay Cox. Rent as in all the business stuff and my personal stuff, So that's another show, I guess. I went on a little tangent.
No, it's not a tangent at all. And I think what you said is very important.
But if you're going to shut me down, then shut everything down, not just me.
Sounds like a fair thing.
Anyways, guys, peace out. We will definitely see you in a week. Yeah. Whether it's me by myself, maybe this guy I'm talking to will be here. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to. I got that. So he might be here. Anyways, this lovely lady over here with her long, pretty hair in the mirror. Okay, guys, we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Trying to turn it off.